Welcome to Limaland, site of tonight's SRX event. We have our open here doing their qualifying, 5-minute quali. 2 drivers will transfer from the open to the main. Then we'll have our double feature in the main. Watching Quinn Newton in the 5 run his qualifying effort. Hello, Bleach. Welcome on in.
Hello.
Good to have you.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to
I've
hang
not
out
been here
during
at all.
this.
This is my first time up in the booth tonight.
The booth, also known as some other random team's Discord channel. See Matt Mankey completing his run. He clocks in second, waiting for Cliff to get his ass out on track as he sits there doing nothing.
Cliff, get your ass out on track. Thank you.
Would you like me to stream to you?
Practice is about to open up, so I do think I am going to go practice.
It's in about like 12 minutes.
Yeah, you've got me for the next 12. What do you want to do with me, baby?
Yikes. I don't know if 12 minutes is enough for me.
Whoa. Well, he can squeeze in about 11 rounds with that.
For you. Oh, Lord. Cliff goes across the line for his first time lap, puts in a 15.042, but he did brush the walls. That one won't register. Maybe this time he can manage not to hit things. Across the line at a 14.793. Move him up to the second spot. Right behind Quinn Newton. Scott Elston clocks in third on his first lap. Second lap gets him ahead of Cliff and all the way to the pole. Scott Elston. He made the setups. He ought to be fast. Gets up there, gets the pole. Looks like half the field has decided to qualify. The other half chilling in pit lane right now. So we'll watch Scott have some fun on track for the next 2.5 minutes. Thank you for the follow, Drum and Race. Hope you're having a delightful Tuesday night as we celebrate our champions during the off season. Plus guys like Beach. Does have a championship, just not this season.
If you've been in here long enough, you can understand how DG does not want to celebrate me.
I mean, I celebrate your existence, big guy.
Oh, thank you, love.
Looks like Damon Nagel has decided to go qualify, so we'll get a timeout of the 86 car. He was second quick in practice. Allie says she's watching now.
Unfortunately, he's streaming, so I can't be funny.
I mean, you can to a degree.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Let's not go overboard. We can still talk about your balls looking like a hairless cat.
Why are we still talking about me shaving my balls?
Because Damon Nagel just took the pole at the identical time to Scott Elston.
Whoa. We don't need to be talking about my balls and then go to the pole. Okay. All right. Okay, you're done.
See?
You're done.
I can play this game. Damon
Well,
Nagel.
I don't know where the line is, so I'm just going to stay over here.
14.744 to Scott Elston's 14.748. So the thousandths place different between the two. Elston's still out there getting some practice in. Like Daniel Wallen out there putting an effort down if we can get this thing to actually go show him. Doesn't seem to want to do that. But I promise you, Daniel Wallen's on track, as is Dalton Hayes. Daniel clocks in 6th. This is Dalton, the 47. Who would you rather race, Dalton Hayes or Jeremy Clapper?
Dalton. Hands down. Easy. Not even a debate.
Wow. Oh, I want to hear Mike's...
You want to go do karate in the garage? Yup.
He ye ye t e t t ha 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 hoo hoo ha ha hoo ha l o l o l o l o l o l o l p p p p p p p p p p p.
Perfect. I'll let Mike's alert go through just because I noticed he typed a whole bunch of crazy crap and I was going to make it read it. And we had plenty of time to kill till the end of qualifying. So, Mike, thanks for the resub. 44 months. We appreciate you, my guy. Absolutely amazing. It's almost 4 freaking years. Been good to know you, buddy. And thanks for the ass pictures. Did you like your Shrek butt plug, by the way?
Andrew? It was an adventure.
It was an adventure. Yikes.
It hurt a little bit going in.
Oh, dear God.
That's a joke.
I don't know why our scoreboard goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, but apparently doesn't want to use the number 8. But we have 8 cars here tonight. This is the open. They'll get 25 laps to try and get into the top 2 to make the main event. Who do you got going into the transfer spots?
Well, just because it would be funny, I'm going to pick Cliff Mullins
And
and Daniel Llewellyn.
that would be...
So neither one of those two are going to advance. So the people that I actually want to advance will get it.
Perfect. Alright, here's your 8-car starting lineup. We have David Nagel on pole. Scott Elston will start second. Quinn Newton will roll off third. And Cliff Mullins in fourth. Matt Benke will start in the 5th spot. Daniel Llewellyn will roll off 6th. Dalton Hayes in 7th. And Will Asherbanner 8/9th. 25 laps. Caution laps don't count. So it could be here a while, but the time limit is 20 minutes either way. So it can't take too long. That way we can get to our main event. Beach is here to learn something since he's been promoted to the main. How excited were you when you heard the news?
I was great, and then you said it was dirt, and I was like, fuck.
I can confirm that was definitely his reaction. 3 on asphalt, 2 on dirt.
It like switches, yeah. Back and forth. Asphalt, dirt, asphalt, dirt.
Asphalt. Might as well throw the last one up there.
Okay.
It's only 5 weeks.
Oh, goodness.
Here we go. Green flag in the air. David Nagel leads us into turn number 1. He gets a huge jump over Scott Elston. The rest of the field kind of caught napping. Quinn Newton trying to take away second. Cliff Mullins almost up into the 85 car. I don't know if you've run a lot of this track, but for me, the Highline just has so much speed off the corner, but it's such a long way around that it actually makes it really competitive with the low line. You can see how much speed Elston has up there. He just powers right back around Newton. Now Cliff's worked his way up there. See if he can just try to find some speed. Newton's still working that low line. We don't get any sets of tires. They have no fast repairs, so it's run what you got. And good effing luck. Nagel got big time out of shape there from the lead, but he was able to maintain it. Quinn Newton still fighting Scott Elston for that transfer spot in second.
I feel like he thought about a slider there.
He wanted to clear up. Just thought he was thinking it was a bad idea. Elston, you see how much speed he gets from that high lane. I wouldn't want to get up in front of that. But he's going to go for it. Go! Elston gives him a break. Checks up on him. That'll help Quinn get position. And we get our first caution.
What?
I think Dalton Hayes has gone around.
That is bullshit.
Quinn's angry. Apparently he puts it behind. See Matt Benke and Dalton Hayes. Dalton loses the back end and loops it trying to save it. Caution triggered by Ashbrenner as he drives by. We've had a late entrant. Montrose has shown up and Daniel Llewellyn has left. So Llewellyn is out, but now we have Ian Montrose in this orange and gray number 1. We'll go with orange because...
Waiver rounds a thing?
The waiver rounds, yes. Lucky Dog, no. So if you're between the leader and the pace car, you can go around. But no Lucky Dog.
You guys show the one now to go by too?
Alright, everybody just stop and let Ian catch up.
Yeah, we gotta wait for you too.
They could do that if they chose to. But they would have to do it under green. Because caution laps don't count. I think everyone has to let Ian by. Judging by how everyone stopped. Restarts are double file back at least, so the lap cars will move to the back. I thought about doing them single file with the old school NASCAR rule where the lappers could run up inside. Montrose just pounded the wall and he's going to get almost tagged by Benke. Benke able to get on the brakes, but that was weird.
Ian Montrose said, I'm not going to have a race without contact with the wall.
Pretty much. Now he's...
Also, if you check out General of the SRX series, you'll enjoy that. You'll find
Why
that
is it
funny.
telling me to do this?
Ian Montrose is completely lost here. Get back green flag racing with Ian Montrose just ahead of the field. Running in, well, now 8th as he has officially passed Daniel Llewellyn. Damon Nagel, Quinn Newton, Scott Elston resumed their 3-car battle up front. Nagel gets that back end way around. Cleaver says, I don't claim this man as my teammate, watching Montrose out there. Elston trying to find
That's
that
a little
momentum on the
harsh.
high line again. I mean, it's Cody and Ian. It's just how they are. You ever watch The Boys on Amazon? That's what they're about. Newton's once again wrestled that second spot away. Going up into the transfer spot. Scott Elston, Cliff Mullins trying to get up there and battle for it. 17 to go. As they catch the lapper of Montrose. Nagel's going to have to get up off that top lane. Montrose continues to ride that high line. Now Damon Nagel has him clear. Quinn Newton trying to get clear of the lapper. That's just going to help him hold off Scott Elston. Elston's line up top is taken away. See the top starting to wear in pretty good. Newton continues to dig on that bottom line. Cliff Mullins got a little too much rotation. Drops back off of this top three. 15 to go. We really got got like 3 cars for 2 spots here as Elston gets a little too much rotation as well. I just want to make it a Damon Nagel Quinn Newton show. Both of these would transfer. They don't really need to battle for the position, but they can if they want the glory of the win.
So what's going to happen is Quinn is going to step on his own pecker, slide up into Damon Nagel, and Scott Elston and Cliff Mullins are going to advance.
You see, that kind of happened last week, and I don't think Damon Nagel's about to let it happen this week. Damon crosses him over back to the inside. Almost got up the hill into Quinn. He really jams the brakes on. And that's going to allow Quinn to get the lead and take off. Once again, Nagel, so much rotation on the back of that car. Elston's starting to close in again. Quinn Newton scurries out to the lead. Quinn seems a lot more comfortable on dirt than he did on asphalt last week in this car. Watch this battle for second between the teammates. Damon Nagel and Scott Elston battle for this last transfer spot. They work their way around the Asherbrenner machine. Good to see Will out there having some fun. Leaves us 6 cars on the lead lap. Dalton Hayes the last of those. Mullins kind of by himself right now, as is Hayes. Keep an eye on this transfer. It's the closest battle on the track, and it's the most important. Cross the stripe again. Now just 7 laps to go. Only 1 caution so far. A huge change from last week. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the main, even with bleach out there.
Wow. I think you forget that my second ever win in SRL came on dirt.
And a street stop.
Shut up. Okay,
Very
it's
different.
still dirt.
It's very different, though.
It's still dirt.
It is still dirt, but it's very different.
It's still dirt.
You had like 1/10 of the horsepower.
Okay. That
It's
means
just
I
like a
can finish
Sprint
this race and
305
win
is
so much
easier to
faster.
drive.
I can win so much faster with more horsepower. You're welcome.
Okay. I thank you in advance for the entertainment.
Oh, I'm gonna run out back. If I wreck once, I'm just gonna call it.
But it's 2 races. You have to wreck twice.
2 races?
Yeah, it's a double feature.
Yeah.
You got 2 laps to go. You can go get practice now, but you can also stay and watch this battle for second. Quinn Newton's driven away by a
I'm
second.
gonna load up practice because it's on VR.
There you
And
go.
I'll continue to watch. It's pending. The session isn't up and it's been a minute. I'm gonna have to start screaming. Yeah, have to start screaming.
White flag in the air. Quinn Newton well out in front. The battle is for second and final transfer spot between the 86 and the 85. They are bumper to bumper. Who's going to get the advantage here?
Scott,
Elston's
use
going
the
to try
bumper.
to dig it. Oh, I think Scott got it. Looks like Damon may have let him have it. Damon, I don't know if he got loose or checked up there at the end. Elston gets that second transfer spot. Quinn Newton, your winner of the Open. And Damon Nagel finishing third. May have been on purpose. We'll see if we have Quinn to chat with here. And we do. Quinn, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, we pulled off the win there. You and Damon Nagel had some bumping last week, but all clean this week, and he even really checked up not to
Good race
destroy
for
you in the corner. So,
I would have destroyed me after last week. I deserved it. I should have been sent to the wall.
but yeah, he definitely let you slide on that one, and you pulled off the win by 2 seconds there over Scott Elston. I think Nagel even let him in there at the end. We'll find out later. But how do we feel about picking up the win here in the Open and transferring to the main?
It felt pretty good. It's just got to take it easy there on the bottom, and I think it's gonna obviously start sliding up here when we have a little bit of a longer race. So we'll see what that's like. 25 laps. I mean, it didn't really change a whole lot there. Just kind of get it on the gas and just keep it easy in the corners, and it wasn't too bad. So we'll see how we do in the next one here. I'm excited to race with these guys tonight. Kind of threw it away last week.
Yeah, he definitely full sent and didn't quite get in last week, but we're in there this week. It seems like you're a little bit more comfortable in the dirt.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ran this car in the dirt, honestly. So, I mean, I don't know how it just felt good tonight. I don't know in that open. We'll see how the longer race feels.
These cars are so nice on dirt. It's the best.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Compared to the asphalt. Compared to the asphalt, it's better. Okay.
Yeah, well, the only experience I have in the asphalt is last week, and so I mean, so far this is way better.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, good luck in the main, and we appreciate you racing.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Drop Quinn back down in his team chat, and we'll see if Scott is hanging around. I don't see Scott. He's up in the waiting room. Look at him. Scott, DG, got a cutty?
I do. How's it going?
I'm going well. It looked like David maybe let you by there at the end. Did you see anything in team radio or any indication to confirm that?
No, we actually didn't talk the entire race. It looked to me, from what I can remember, he got a little loose on the bottom there. The bottom was really tricky. There was a really small line where if you hit it right, you could hook the bottom, but if you missed it, you were just loose. And I think he missed it by just a little bit.
It looked like to us at the start finish line, he was on the high side up by the wall, and I don't know if he broke traction, tagged the wall, or just kind of lifted and let you go across the line first. But we're slow mo watching the last lap right now. If you want to watch it with us, and going through 1 and 2, it looked pretty normal. But then you get over into 3 and 4, and it's just all kinds of interesting. Go back full speed here. Ahead of you going into 3, coming off of 4. Yeah, you see the nose dive. He definitely hits the brakes. He hit the brakes to give you second.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely jabs the nose down. Well, there you go. Scott Elson into the main event tonight. How excited are you to go out there and battle with these champions?
Can't wait. I was a little nervous about the setup when we first started, but then it turned out to be all right.
It looked like it went pretty well. We know you made the setup tonight. The guy that made the setup last week transfers. The guy that made the setup this week transfers. So I'm starting to see a trend. We'll see you in the main event. Good luck.
All right, I'll do that.
Go ahead and apply so I can get you accepted.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get him down in his team chat. And we'll go bring in Damon. Damon, DG, you got company?
Yes, sir.
Well, hello. You look like you gave a gift there to your teammate. Was that planned or?
A little bit, because I don't know if I could stay the entire race tonight.
10-4. Well, now we know. So we saw the nose dive down. We're like, that's definitely hitting the brakes.
When I watched the replay, I don't know if I would have actually beat him because he had a hell of a run off the corner, and I was getting high towards the wall too. So
right.
He may have actually beat me to that line.
Yeah, it was going to be a good race if he didn't bail out of it for sure. I think it would have been real close.
Yeah.
But giving the gift to your teammate there, so he makes it, and you may not make it to the end. So that's kind of cool. I know you're going to be doing some, let's call it adminning for us tonight. But I don't know. How did you feel about the setup? How did you feel about the track? How did you feel about the open race there?
I actually liked it. It was a lot smoother than last week. Not as many cautions, and it was fun. We actually finished the race.
Not as many cautions. Very true. Coin, if you're listening in, go ahead and apply to the league, by the way. We need you to get in there. Looks like you invited Scott.
Yeah, I was just about to invite Quinn too.
Okay. Cool. So that was fun.
Yeah, I had a blast with that car. I just wish I could probably stay the whole night. Otherwise, I would have tried to stay ahead of him.
Uh-oh, Bill has updates to do. We'll see if he can get in time. So we switch over from the open to the main. Practice is up for the main event tonight. We'll try to get all of our transfers in. They are Scott Elston and Quinn Newton. Newton winning the open tonight. There's Quinn's application. Let me get it in here. Set him as the 5. And you're good to go, Quinn. Get our lobby opened up and we can get practice on screen. We have something to watch here while I finish my dinner. And be lunch. Cool. Well, how do you think of the SRX series so far? You know, the second weekend, the first one was a little bumpy on the asphalt. This dirt looks to be going a little better.
I like it. I hope we do it every year with like the champions again. I think it'll be fun, a lot of fun
Oh yeah,
to do during the off season.
gives them something to aim for when they go out there and contend for all those championships during the regular season.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. But no, the cars turned out to be fun, especially on the dirt. When Scott and I were setting up the setup, I was hating it with a passion.
Really?
Yeah, I just could not get control of that car, and then we started messing around with it a little bit more. And the tonight's race was a lot of fun. I felt like I could control the car.
That is good information. Hopefully, our champions find it just as fun. Most of these
I hope
drivers
so.
will be champions, plus our 2 transfers from the last season. Then we have a few that are in on highest winning percentage in SRL history, so that all of our heavy hitters are in there and fill out a nice 12-car field. Then we get 2 extras from the open, so I think it'll be fun. It's a fun format. I think you have a lot of participation out of folks, and the best of the best are here, and they get to try a little bit of everything. You got them on the asphalt, you got them on the dirt. Hell, next season we might throw a road course at them just to be funny.
There you go.
Cliff says he hopes they cry about it like last week. Cliff, I hope Scott, I mean, I know he's already transferred in, so I hope Scott, like, early in the race spins out just to say he did what you did and spun out on his own setup.
I see Cody made it tonight, so I think he'll be fun to watch.
Cody is good on dirt.
Yeah.
Doesn't run it as often as I would like to see him do it, but he is good on it. You did get sent, but you also spun on your own. There was a time where you spun without help. I know you remember Colin Teague cramming you, but you did spin out by yourself. So far, 8 of the 14 slots have been filled in. Yeah, you don't want me to remember that, do you? Well, I do. Race should kick off around 8:45, so we'll have about 20 minutes of practice here. Then we'll have 2 features, both 40 laps, both have caution laps and not counting. Andrew Beach, red and white machine there, freshly moved up to the main, as Mike Christopher removed his reservation as he no longer has iRacing. So Beach was promoted to the main. And here he is out there enjoying his time. Hopefully he can get Trenton to come out there with him, have a teammate out there. There's Lucas Hoytza. Cody Ernest has made it this week. He won't about to miss the dirt. Cody, our dirt street stock champion. Does that car have a chrome illusion effect? The car is changing colors. It's like, what the hell? I didn't know that was doable. It's tripping out my eyes. You're seeing the same thing, right, Damon?
Who was that on Cody's car?
Yeah, the 88 car is like changing colors as it goes around.
I did not see it. I see just a purple car right now.
Yeah, watch the stream. It is literally changing colors as it drives around.
Oh.
Blake and Cody will
Nice.
be fun to watch tonight. Top 2 in practice right now is Lucas Hoytsman, Cody Ernest. Cody Cleaver sitting third right now. Where are we at next week? Is he broadcasting with me? He can if he wants to. I'll put up the stream and he can live broadcast with me. Until he has to go. There you go. Broadcast up. Mike Edwards, as I said, 4th in practice right now. Andrew Beach 5th. Ethan Evers sitting 6th in his Joker car. Giglio, Grindel, Rivard, and Newton are loaded in. Not quite out on the track yet. Travis Martin, have not had any response from him. He is still holding a reservation for this main event. And Rivard gets out on the track. Oh my gosh, they're stacking them up. Lucas gets in there with them as Edwards and Beach go up to the wall. This is supposed to be very difficult. So we have these hard to drive SRX cars. We gave them a pretty good setup though. But the hard part is they get no fast repairs and no tires the whole race. Chad's been working a lot of OT. That gives a fill in there on the Ghost Man. Not easy but fun. That was the goal. They're supposed to be hard to drive. Drivers not crashing as much as they were in practice last week, so that's a good sign. You guys enjoy the practice. I'm going to set this back to most exciting, and I'm going to try to get some dinner in here. I'll let Damon talk to you if he wants to. And just like that, dinner is done. Craig Grindel up to 3rd on the Speed Sharks. Bill Hard clocks in 4th. It was dinner or granola bar? No, it was Taco Bowl. Excuse me. Very delicious taco bowl. It was already sitting beside me. All I had to do is put the spoon in the bowl and eat it. I've been eating it a little bit here and there. I just had to finish dinner early. Excuse me, coughing up a lung there. Weitzman and Rivard doing some battling out there. Both of them have right front damage, right at the front tire. Ooh, a little bump. Learning what they can and can't get away with. Cody Cleaver comes out and joins him. Rivard throws the slider on the inside. He's going to lose it right in front of Weitzman, though. He learned he can't do that. Cody Cleaver, fresh off the pit lane, races out there to join Hoytsman. 10 of our 11 that are loaded in have been out there to make a practice lap. Don't hit those tires on the inside. That is solid advice. Also, don't hit Mikey when he's parked on track. Like Iglio needed that advice. Thank you. "12 minutes of practice left here, and then they go to a random draw for qualifying. They don't get to put a time down. It is just a random draw. And then the second race, 2 races, both 40 laps. The second race, they will be inverted from the finish of the first race." Mikey full send doing the Chastain wall ride. Very Mikey-like. I like those gold wheels in that car, though. That's nice. I like eating the wall. Pretty cleaver and what I guess you could describe as maybe a petty blue and black with the orange highlight. Kind of cool schematic he made there. Elston transferred in. He's going to loop it there. Ethan Evers, Super Speedway Series champion. How he qualified for the main event. But did you have a little bit of fun, Will? That's all I wanted. You to get out there and have a little fun, mix it up. Tires bad? Yes, don't get on the tires, Cody. That won't drive so good. Don't be deceived by Giglio only being third quick, as the track has been worn before he got out there. Sure, Blake will be plenty fast. Oh, you got a meatball from the tires? Damn. Andrew Beach, as we mentioned, a new promotion. Promoted up to the main event from the open rosters. It's Mike Christopher's iRacing expired, so he opened up a spot. He painting the last rider's car earlier.
All good.
Not the button I wanted to hit.
I thought.
Quinn Newton's gone out there now. And the 5 car won the open. He didn't channel your air warthog. That's useful. This Giglio spinning out in the background. He wanted to, though. Yeah, Cliff needed some help. Cliff was trying to be that guy that made every race through the transfer and did well in points anyway, despite being an open driver. Unfortunately, Mullins is not transferring tonight after he transferred last week and got Colin Teagued. How about we just call it "You Got Highlighted"? I think that works really well. Why didn't you say something? He's in front of the leaders twice. Yes. William could have done plenty of damage control for Mullins. Oh, Ethan Evers into Scott Elson and the teammates spin him out. Seven minutes left for our main event practice. Bill Var and Andrew Beach out there on track, along with Blake Giglio, Cody Cleaver, Ethan Evers, all out on track. So we have 11 drivers in tonight. Don't see Trenton Sneed. No Travis Martin. Just do an 8-10 war dog paint.
The entertainment's here.
Oh god, Cliff Mullins has entered the lobby and we now have an entertaining broadcast. Is Allie still watching?
She probably cut it off when I got out. No, she's still well, something's on her phone over there. I don't know what it is. No, she's changing it back now.
Beach and Hoytsman
I
banging
still
bumpers.
didn't make the race.
Hoytsman spins him out, then spins himself out. Still didn't make the race. He's just going to be in the broadcast. She is still here, though.
Well, that's good.
Appreciate the viewership. Always helps. Oh my gosh, Beach.
Oh, hey, man, he went right into turn one like it was slicker than, well, it's nuts. So
I was swearing that was going to come up. There it is. If you're not aware, Andrew Beach's nutsack looks like a hairless cat.
as Jake explains it.
It's the best explanation ever. Well, Dalton Hayes let us know if you hit those tires on the inside of the track, it could very likely beat one.
Mike can confirm he has seen them now.
Oh no.
Those two always sharing toilet pictures with each other, so.
Did he send you the picture with or without the Shrek butt plug?
No, well, that's a different question.
Oh my god, Mikey.
Yeah, he did.
Jesus.
I can tell you right now, I am going to get these two mixed up. I'm going to have to remember to look at the Shrek on the side of the car to get him and Ethan fucking differentiated there.
Purple and black are different colors, okay?
Listen, I'm way up here at the top of the tower, so it's hard for me to see. I just see green and a dark color.
8 and 14 are different numbers, and one-digit number looks different from a double-digit number.
I don't even see the numbers on these, okay? Oh, like, oh, he missed.
Well, there you go.
That
Mikey doesn't even have his numbers on, so blame him for that.
Okay, well, there you go. Okay,
The one
with no
without
number.
numbers is Mikey. The one that's not a total dumbass is Ethan. Can't wait till he hears that and says something in chat. Probably beat WoW.
Wow.
It's Teal. 4 minutes to go. Who you got winning feature number 1? I know it's random draw, so you get to
Random
guess.
draw. Who is winning feature number 1? Cody Ernest.
Cody Ernest. All right, I'll take Blake.
That'd be the other pick.
I can't pick the same one as
If
you.
you wanted a dark horse, you would take Golden Boy Lucas Hoytsman.
Damn, it's just strange to hear him called a dark horse.
No shit.
It's true, though. On dirt, it is true. Even though he is fastest on the board right now, but that's because he got in there when the track was good.
He is the fastest, but he's already told me that the reason he stopped running the official SRX is because he did a dirt race and was a lap and a half down.
Oh my god.
He was like, oh no, I suck at this.
Never doing that again.
Basically, it's how that went.
So he's basically a Blake Giglio on the inside.
Well, Blake's only going to wreck himself if he's not winning, so.
I mean, then Blake won't do it because he can't win. Forgot that part.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why don't we see Blake in road course races? There you go.
Because Hayden Wall showed up, and Hayden's better at road courses, so Blake doesn't do road courses anymore.
Exactly.
It was A-okay when it was just him and Lucas.
Mike fixed his paint, and I got to refresh trading paints. My God. The nerve of these drivers to fix things and make the broadcast better. How dare them?
I know. Trying to make things better around here. We're not doing that.
We don't do that here.
Welcome to the half-ass racing series. Oh, yeah, we're,
I got 1/4 of the ass. Mullins has the other 1/4 of the ass. Together we are half-ass.
half-ass, and Andrew Beats is the smooth
The bleached
nuts,
ass.
So.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah, Jake's the one over there bleaching his booty hole and stuff.
You're not
so.
wrong, Jake. You're just a bleached asshole.
Yeah.
God, I hope he's still here.
Oh, he is. I guarantee it.
There he is. He said fair.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. And we do enter the next round robin. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
The best part
Am
of
I
that whole
wrong?
joke
You're
is
not
that
wrong,
me and
Walter.
Andrew
You're
are
just
one
an
of Jason's
asshole.
nickname.
Okay then.
Yep. You were finally useful for something. Okay then.
Hey, I'm good at nicknames, okay? Wreck 'em all, Dustin Franklin. That's still accurate.
We haven't seen him, so it's not really accurate.
Well, I mean, it's been a lot less wrecks.
Hey, is your mic working tonight, Bill?
Ah, what?
Oh my God, his mic works.
His mic works.
I'll be damned. All right, are we gonna try to not murder the wall tonight?
Hey, I've hit the wall a couple times and got no wheel damage, so I have good hopes.
I can tell you right now, if you hit those tires on the inside, you'll get wheel damage.
Yes.
I've hit them plenty of times. It's fine. It's a strategy at this point.
Okay, well, just straddle it. Have it rip your oil pan out.
I was gonna say, is it a strategy to push someone else down there into him?
Nah, I'm just gonna fucking full throttle into Blake. It's fine.
Perfect.
Sounds like a plan. We love it.
Then we'll have a good race. Good luck.
Thanks.
Bill Rivard in the 10 joining us there, being a goofball. Who do you think's first car lap down?
First car lap down. Quinn Newton.
Here we go. Jake said Cliff. It's not even in the race.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that
Technically,
counts.
I guess I would be a lap down.
You're not wrong,
Car's on
Jake.
the
You're just an
trailer right
asshole.
The car's on the trailer, right?
Is it a Pinnacle trailer?
Yeah, it is actually.
There we go. We gotta be sponsor plugging up here.
Yeah, the old Pinnacle trailer with the Curly's guns and more.
Gun rack on the back of the car.
No, that wasn't the joke I was going to make with that, but sure, we'll go with that. Much more PG than what I was going to say.
Oh my. Checker flag is out. And here we go into the random draw. Who's your pick for pole? Pick a random number. I'm going 14.
They put Michael Edwards on the pole.
We both went 14. Let's see how wrong we are.
How wrong are we?
If we decide to stop tripping over its own nutsack, and Ethan Evers is on pole. Should have picked the other teammate.
Should have picked the other one.
Mikey's ninth.
Well, them two will probably wreck at some point.
Probably.
So
We're not there yet, but probably. Let the cars get pushed out onto the grid, and we can run through our starting lineup. I'm going to let Cliff do it since he's here.
Well,
oh, whoa, hold on.
water under the bridge.
I'm trying
And
to get my trading
you
paints
enter the next
right
round robin.
here because
Am I
Ethan's in a
wrong?
red car. and That
you're
ain't
not
right.
wrong.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, Walter. You're just an
Blake's
asshole.
gonna be the last one
Okay,
to
then.
grid up anyway. We already know that. I don't know why his car is red now all of a sudden. Anyway,
Bizarre.
on pole we got Ethan Evers over here in the bright red. Nothing's on it, but it's actually a fucking Joker car. P2 we've got Cody Cleaver in the baseline SRX freaking car. P3 we got the wall rider himself, Bill Rivard. P4 we got Smooth Nuts Andrew Beach over here. Let's see, P5. Hold on, I gotta get this thing to work.
It's the torpedo.
Let's see, no. It's the Wrecking Ball himself, Quinn Newton, in the low drag esports car. On the outside of him in the Labor 12 number 97, we got Lucas Hoitzma, who will do all he can to avoid that 5 car. Next we've got Scott Elston in the whatever the hell is on the side of his car.
Associated
I
Electric.
can't. Yeah, sure, that thing. In P8, we got Cody Ernest, who didn't have anything on his. P9, we got, go to the next one real quick. Yeah,
Okay.
it's Mike, because he's still in a Shrek car. I don't know why he wanted us to reload now.
The numbers are fixed. He has numbers now.
Giglio after that, and then fucking Harry's back there in the back. Let's go, Grady.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, Ethan. Just about got it in the Cody Cleaver.
And they're 3 wide and 4 wide and
Oh
coming
my
off
God.
the third floor.
Oh my god, they're 4 wide.
I'm waiting to see when Andrew gets absolutely destroyed right here.
He's trying to hug it up by that wall and stay out of the way, it looks like. Cody Cleaver jumped out to a lead.
Here comes Cody Ernest.
Oh, someone's spinning.
Never mind. I spoke too soon.
There went Cody Ernest.
Never mind.
At least he saved it.
Broadcaster's
Peach is in the
curse
wall.
happens even with me.
Peach got up into the fence there, didn't damage it too much. Bill Rivard and Ethan Evers make door-to-door contacts.
He
A
went
lot
for
of
the side
contact.
job and didn't make it happen.
Peach gets into Newton. Rivard's
Now
cleared the
he'll
second.
clear him all the way to the top. Oh, that's not going to end up well. Oh, he made it work.
Hoytsma's jumped up to 5th. He's looking to go through the middle of 3 wide. Survives Andrew Beach down there in the bottom. Now he's looking to go through the middle. Ethan Evers up top, Quinn Newton down low. Ernest
running the line I was using.
Ernest is all the way back to 11th. That is shocking.
Give it 5 seconds. He'll be back.
Oh, there goes the 10 of
There
Bill
goes
Rivard
Bill.
into the infield. Cody Cleaver still leads. He's riding the wall. Oh my goodness. These cars are giving him
Bill
a fight.
needed a beer, and then he comes back on and wrecks somebody. I think that was Mike. There's one around over in turn 2. Let's see who's going to full throttle him.
Trying to get back to the replay of Mike getting tagged. Doesn't want to show it to us apparently. We'll go back live. Screw it. Mike's still on a lead lap. He needs a caution to catch back up though.
I'll let you know what happened. Bill went into the pits, and then he came back out and saw Mike and said, "Yeah, let's go for it."
Quinn Newton currently second. Lucas Hoytsma trying to take that away. 40-lap
Cody
race.
Cleaver, the real life dirt racer out here, just putting it down on him.
I mean, one of the two. Ethan Evers also drove dirt in real life.
And not currently, okay?
Not currently, nope.
And then Cody immediately just gave up a 2-second lead. What a way to go.
Just like that.
Just
Lucas Hoytsma
just
battled for
completely
second.
broadside off a 2.
Have caught up to Cody. Cody fishtailing it, getting up by the wall, and our first caution's out right as the lead was about to be contested.
Sorry, Mike.
Ethan Evers has gone around. So there's the sorry from Rivard. See what happens to Ethan. As our replays are not behaving today.
That's not my fault. I'm not controlling it.
See Ethan just ahead of Harry Grindell and just loses the back end on entry.
No wonder my trading
I'll
page
tell you
is
for
not
now.
responding.
So just to
Also not allowing me to quit it either, so it's probably no good.
no wonder you're seeing red cars out there for green and purple drivers.
Oh, man.
So that's just what the doctor ordered for Mike Edwards. He gets to catch back up to the field, stay on lead lap. Is said Shrek car. Cody Cleaver, your leader. These caution laps won't count. And it took us a lot longer to get our first caution than it did on the asphalt last week, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not jump to conclusions here, okay? It might still turn into a shit show. Why does... Stop it. There. In task. Thank you. All right. I'm over in Task Manager now trying to fix my shit.
Pace truck's heading off. We're getting set for the restart. Cleaver and Hoytsma, your top two. Cleaver was able to hang on to the lead thanks to iRacing when they timed that caution. He is down on the bottom. Hoytsma has the preferred top lane.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that the cautions, it goes back to the previous completed lap.
Hoytsma keeps it wound up top. He gets to the outside once again. Cleaver not able to clear. Newton's looking to his inside. Cleaver's having to run a middle line. Here comes Harry Grindell into the picture. This battle very close as Quinn Newton's going to tag Cody Cleaver after he get contacted by the 70 of Harry Grindell. Cleaver's going to loop it, and the caution does not come out as he was off the racing surface. Unfortunate for Cleaver, very fortunate for Hoytsma as he now battles Blake
He's going to
Giglio.
get another one because I think Ethan just went around again. Looking
Ethan
like Colin Teague tonight.
Off the surface, though, and does not trigger the green or the yellow either. Blake Giglio right down by those tires. he keeps running that line, there's no doubt in my mind he's going to hit the tire. Seen him do it
You
in the
can
street
hit him,
stocks.
just not very hard.
Oh, he hit it!
There it is. Never mind. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Geez, everybody I talk about, they end up screwing up.
he hit it, got a wheelie going on there.
Which
To
in this
catch up
case
to
is Blake. So yeah, Blake's just charging through the field right now. Let's keep talking about Blake so that he will not
Is that going to be a broadcaster's reverse jinx?
yeah, well, Quinn's losing it now over there in turn 3. So
Quinn is
got
around, and
up,
there is the
then
caution.
Bill goes around.
Bill also lifted it. Let's watch the 10 car. Go back to real speed because that's going to be way more useful.
Might be. Just to tell you.
That way we can watch both cautions, both spins. Let's see if this is going to be too much throttle and exit. Yes, it is. And we'll go check out Ethan. See how the Joker went around. He's just ahead of the leader, so that's already happened.
No, it was a while. It was no. Quinn was the one that brought the caution out.
And here's
Wasn't
Ethan.
he?
Bangs off Scott Elston and goes around. That's how Ethan lost so much time. Then he had walls to go around, so he had to drive around the pace truck and the walls to get back on the track. What an adventure that was. And then
I'm
he
very
said,
surprised he didn't get a black flag for that.
yeah, or get DQ'd entirely.
If it would have been me, that's what would have happened.
Here goes the 5's adventure. He's running down here on the low line. Oh, he gets the Andrew Beach car with the right front. Beach and Newton making contact, upsetting the 5 and looping him to the infield, and that brought out the caution officially, despite all the other action going on at the same time.
A lot of action, not a lot of cautions. These dirt guys, they don't throw the flag very much.
just fucking run it. Hoytsway, your new leader, along with Blake Giglio on the front row. When have we seen these two battle before? Quite a lot.
Never seen it. Don't know what you're talking
It's never happened in the history of ever.
about. Never. But guess who's running third?
Here comes the slider. Blake Giglio up the hill right in front of Lucas Hoytsway. Cody Ernest struggled to get the handle at the start of this race, and here he comes running the low lane. He has that purple-black 88 heading to the front. Harry Grindell in the yellow and gray machine up at the high line. Hoytsway now holding off Giglio and Ernest as we get right at halfway. Ernest probably think the second feature is a breeze after already coming from the back in the first one when they invert the field. He'll just think,
Well,
I've already done
he's
this.
used to it. In the dirt street stocks, he was starting from the back quite a bit.
Yep, quite a bit.
3 wide between Cleaver, Beach. Well, now it's Scott Beach, and Bill just ate
contact.
a tire.
Oh, he's going to go around. There's the caution. Rivard hard to
There
the
it
outside
is.
wall. May have collected Ethan Evers, too.
Well, he might have got a piece of that.
Where did that start? Was it Bill the whole time?
Yeah, Bill hit the tire going into turn 1 right there, and yeah.
How does Beach get involved?
Well, he was in the middle 3 wide.
Oh, Rivard up into Beach. That's how Beach got doored. And there's the tire, then up into Beach. Beach gets sideways, and then Bill goes around, and Quinn finishes off Beach. And the 8 car of Ethan Evers nowhere to go.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Bill Rivard's going to have to sell
let's
that
pull-
car as a used car on the Grand Theft Autos a lot for him.
Yeah, let's pull Bill in here and ask him how that tire went.
Hey, Bill, it's Cliff and BG and Booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Go ahead, Cliff.
How was that tire?
I was amazing. It's my favorite place to be.
Yeah, we had talked about it pre-race that the tires were a bit of an issue, and you decided, nah, never mind, and bottom 3 wide.
Well,
Just
I had to make sure I got tire damage, all right?
Well, I mean, hey, I
It's
am
gonna
so
be a thing
glad.
this whole race.
I am just so glad
Serious.
you hit the 71. That's all I wanted to do. Okay?
Green flag back out here. We'll move Bill back up into his chat. So we got Lucas Hoytsway, Blake Giglio still in that front row. Cody Ernest in the 70th, Harry Grindell, and Cody Cleaver in 5th. Mike Edwards 6th. This battle up front. Giglio wrapping it right around the tires. We saw him catch one earlier.
Yeah, Cody Ernest is kind of trying to run right there in that slick groove just above where the bottom groove is, and now he has given up on that.
As Harry Grindel's gotten by him, taking over the 3rd spot. Now the whole top 4 running the high line. Ernest all the way into the fence.
Bill's hitting the tires again back there.
Really struggling.
And there he goes.
Bill farts around.
No, oh, sorry, that's a whole
Mike
gaggle
Edwards
of them around over there.
Oh, force caution's out. A lot happened there at the same time. So let's go watch Bill's adventure.
Happened.
Bill's on the inside of Quinn, catches the tires twice. Goes up into Ethan Evers. Then Bill went around. And Cody Cleaver lost all kinds of traction, and it really stacked him up behind him. I was watching that one unfold.
Scott Elston putting a bamper to the 14. That's what I like to see.
Oh, they're teammates too. And then Ethan Evers gets in there and hits Scott. Delta Prime boys doing Delta Prime things.
I mean, it is very much the Delta Prime usual. So
with Blockbuster not showing up to many races now, Delta Prime has to take the mental.
Yeah, I know. We got to put a wrecking ball on the back bumper of y'all's car now.
But usually only teammates.
That's it. Yeah.
we don't wreck other people, just our teammates. Hey, you want to Delta Prime so you can
wreck together?
Let's see, Rivard's been down to fix some damage, as has Edwards. But
I guarantee he's got wheel damage now.
yeah. Lights out on our pace truck. Giglio and Lucas are dooring down the straightaway there.
No surprise.
Why not, right? Feature number 1, 15 laps to go, be 14 at the stripe. The 2 we picked are... one of them's up there, one of them's not. We thought Lucas would struggle, but he's been really holding off Giglio for the most part. But I say that, and he gets into the wall. Broadcaster curse again.
Yeah. Well, you picked Blake, so
I did.
You can keep cursing him all you want.
Mine's up there. Yours is back.
Mine's right behind him.
In 3rd. not in the top 2.
It doesn't matter. He's there.
Mine's ahead of yours. That's what matters.
Down there. He about got a tire. Cody's got to learn from Bill. Just take the tire out with you. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, is that Evers all kinds out of shape, bouncing off of Elston. Almost got into Mikey. Those two got into a wreck last week. Why not do it again?
Andrew Bleach just got into the wall. Just a touch. Cody is wicked sideways.
Really, the action's on for second. Cody Ernest putting the pressure on Giglio. As I say that, Ernest falls back a bit, and Quinn Newton and Harry Goodell go to battle for 4th. Harry way down low. Quinn Newton trying to keep the momentum up high.
Well, that middle groove is really slicking off now, and it's causing some of these guys a huge issue.
Harry's really finding speed, though. He's getting the car rotated and pointed as Quinn Newton's going to spin it out, trying to hang on to it. He bumps over a tire. He'll lose a couple spots here now. But Harry found a way to make that bottom work. He was getting the car rotated early and then straightening it up and driving it off.
Well, the key is to drive it like it's an asphalt short track.
Evidently.
Get it low down and just rotate around the bottom and then get on the gas. But if you get it up just a little bit too high, you are going around.
5th caution is out. Edwards has gone around. Let's see what happens to the Shrek-mobile. Too much trouble on the high line. Nope. All by himself. Ethan was nowhere near him. Gets to take over 10th, though. Edwards is our point leader coming in here tonight, by the way. So he's on the struggle bus a little bit here tonight.
Just a tad. Well, Mike's also not really known for his dirt prowess.
No,
he's decent at it, but he's not a Giglio, Cody Ernest type up here either.
Exactly. He'll kick my ass, but he's not amazing.
Oh yeah. I found out in Street Stocks the year that me and Beach were going at it, and he kept out qualifying us. Like, well, he's fast. Then he would run one lap and throw it into the pit wall. So
typical Edwards fashion.
Yeah.
Really should make him the Joker. Ethan.
I mean, you would. Yeah. Ethan can be I don't know, a fucking scarecrow or something.
Hmm.
That was a terrible joke. I shouldn't have come up with that.
It was bad.
It was.
It was real bad. I knew what you meant, but it was still bad.
I was trying to think of a Batman
Yep.
villain, and that was the only one I could come up with. I couldn't do Two-Face because I actually like him. So if I was gonna do Two-Face, I'd do Blake as Two-Face.
We got a single file restart there, but Blake still jumped out of the inside lane. That was a bit interesting.
Hey, what no, Bill? Well, never mind. I spoke too soon.
It's making a rebound for a minute.
I was gonna say he's rebounding pretty well, and then he takes Harry out.
Now he's in the infield getting a beer. Trying to find Beach's bus. Hoyts was pulled away. Ernest now fighting for second. Just trying to keep that right rear on that little patch of not worn out dirt on that end of the racetrack. This end, it's not really much options.
No options there.
See him on corner exit right here. He puts it right in that little patch. Unable to hold off Giglio. Giglio powers back to second. We got a kerfuffle going on back here. Newton got out of shape.
One.
That's going to cost Elston's. Elston's dropping back through the pack, back down to 10th.
Scott's too nice. He should have ran him over.
Our transfer.
Cody losing it again.
Newton's trying to take that fifth spot away. Remember, he transferred in from the open. Top two laps to go.
Oh. Ethan just obliterated the wall over there at the gap.
Wait, so getting that thing way sideways. And 6 caution waves right before the white flag. You're going to get a restart here.
Guess who?
I'm going to guess Bill Rivard or Mike Edwards.
That's Mike Edwards.
They were both a little off the pace there. Let's see what happens to Shrek. Powers up and goes around. Too much horsepower for him.
That's the weird thing with these SRX cars. I was trying to explain it to Dalton because he literally just bought the car right before he joined the Open. And I was like, okay, this car, it has 0 turn on asphalt or dirt until you get to about 6,500 RPM. Then you realize it has all the power in the world and just snaps around.
That's exactly correct. Exactly correct.
Okay, so anyone's watching and wants to know how to drive an SRX car, you just keep it under 6,500 and you're going to be just fine.
Or if you need it to rotate, get it up there.
Yeah, but she gonna rotate. Probably be a single file restart here with it being less than.
Yep.
What,
We have
less
one at
than
8 to
10,
go
less
too.
than 5. I think it's
Less than 10.
10.
Well, I think we pissed off Lucas when we picked Blake and Cody.
Well, I mean, hey, it works. As long as Blake doesn't win, it doesn't matter.
Cody Ernest trying to get that dive on Giglio for second as Lucas jumps out to the lead quickly. Ernest right around those tires. Giglio all the way up at the fence. See if Cody can clear. Not quite. White flag in the air. Final lap as we go into 3 and 4. You see the Giglio machine trying to hang on to second. Lucas Hoytsville gets the win. Lucas gets the win. Giglio second. Cody Ernest third. And they all die at the end of their first feature. They're going to have to go to backups for feature number 2 now.
That's all right. We got plenty of them.
Ernest, Giglio, and Hoytsville. Let's go get them for chat here. Oh my gosh, they're way down in low jack. I'm going to just bring Cliff down. Okay, we're taking over this one. Lucas, Cliff, and DG in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep.
Well, we brought home the win there in feature number 1. How hard was that to pull off with Blake right on your bumper the whole time?
It was pretty tough. He was on there pretty good, but I mean, Limaland turned into a one-groove racetrack there at the end, so that helped me a ton. As long as I didn't screw up, which I almost did. I think it was like 2 laps to go. I got loose off the corner, but luckily I saved it. He was still behind me, and I think one good slide job, cutting my nose off, probably would have got him the spot, but I think he was playing a little nice. I don't know, maybe not, but he was definitely having trouble there, and everybody pretty much was.
And playing nice, that doesn't sound like a Blake Giglio thing. I think he threw that slider that he did at the end of the race a lap too late is what he did.
Yeah.
That would have worked.
Yeah, that's why I ran the bottom there at the end. I didn't want to even get in the possibility of just throwing a special on me.
So the real question is, me and Swiss didn't pick you, so is that why you decided to win this one?
Yeah, I heard you guys call me a dark horse or something like that. I show you what's up.
Well, see, now I know how to get him. Now I know how to get him to win races when I need him to. So whenever we start a fantasy league over here, I'm just gonna start calling him a dark horse. So
There you go.
oh, yeah, it was a good win.
Just give him the Katy Perry theme song.
Let's not do that.
All right. Well, congrats on your win. You got your friends, family, sponsor shoutouts for us.
Yeah, just Labor 12, low drag. You for putting this thing on, and excited for feature number 2 here.
And Cliff calling you a dark horse.
And yeah, thanks, Cliff.
Yep, you're welcome.
We're starting tail of the field. How do you think you'll be able to come up through it?
Well, it's gonna be tough with the way the drag is right now, but it's gonna be exciting.
10-4. Good luck.
Thanks.
Blake, DG, and Cliff got a copy.
How's it going?
What happened?
What happened? Who, me?
Yeah, who, me?
Who you finished second to?
Yeah, I finished second to Lucas Hoytsman tonight. I'm good at the real dirt cars, not the fake ones.
You know, any car that's
never
on
drove a
dirt
real
is a
dirt
real
car?
dirt car.
Yeah, it's not true. They race 4 cylinders on dirt. That is not true.
Your car just has never been on dirt.
Because it's a pavement princess car.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'd rather be a pavement princess than a freaking dirt ball.
All right,
well, hey, so tell me why you threw that slider 1 lap too late.
Well, I didn't want to wreck them. Not in the first one anyway. I can't let them get me back in the second.
Now, see, here's my question for you. The bad news is you're starting 10th in feature 2. The good news is you're starting ahead of Lucas Hoytsma.
Yeah, it's not going to matter until we get up front because you know how the chaos is going to be here for the next 5 laps.
Oh, it's going to be real exciting.
I can tell you which ones the chaos is going to be around.
the top 3?
Yeah.
That's a good guess. How'd you guess? No,
right.
Honestly, though, my plan, I'm kind of trying something right now. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to have to try something because I can't keep up on the top.
Well, don't try and Hail Mail it in turns 1 and 2. It don't work.
It
Oh,
doesn't.
okay.
We've seen it not work for many people.
Too.
Also, this time, try not to jump the tires.
I know, it's good for the car.
Yeah, Bill found out.
Good suspension work.
10-4. Well, I mean, like I said, you're starting ahead of Lucas this time, but you're going to have to pass Cody Ernest, so we'll see coming up through the field. I know the traffic's will be chaos, but you're going to have to hold off Lucas as best you can at the same time. So Lucas, don't care. He will be going for it.
Absolutely.
And we called him a dark horse, and we're going to do it again.
Yep.
Dark Horse Mustang or what?
Sure.
No, I called him a dark horse for the win, and he didn't like it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why he beat you.
I picked you to win, if it makes you feel good.
I'm not very good, so I wouldn't do that no more.
Cliff picked Cody Ernest and said Lucas was a dark horse, and there you go. That's why Lucas won.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Cliff.
Yep, it's my fault.
Good luck in feature number 2, and we'll see if you can't get it back up there.
Thanks.
Good times. Let's talk to Cody Cleaver just because he's down there by himself.
Okay.
Hi, Cody.
Hi.
We noticed you were down there by yourself, so we just wanted to say hi.
Oh, well, thank you for stopping in and checking on me. Hi.
Hey! This time, don't gas it up so much, because 6,500 RPMs. That's where she starts to go around. So just keep it under that.
You see, I hear that, and I think all gas, no brakes.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect. All right, good luck.
Yeah.
Just put him in a random team.
I don't know why everybody is going to listen to me, because I didn't make the fucking race. So probably not the best person to listen to.
Harry, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Do you want to beat up Bill Rivard yet?
I did a sick 360, so no, not really. I'm too happy with myself.
I mean, hey, it was very pretty. He failed miserably trying to do the same thing and did not do it. Good on you.
I'm just too good. I've spent a lot of years drifting. I did some dirt rally. I'm comfortable with sideways. I'm comfortable with loose surfaces. That was cool as hell. I'm gonna toot my own horn. That was cool as hell. I'm proud of that.
Well, how good is that Alpine Renault?
It's all right. I'd say we've got podium pace if that doesn't happen again. So we're doing all right. But this is chaotic. That's kind of the point. So we'll see what Lady Luck has in store.
10-4. Good luck.
Thank you.
Almost put it on the right channel. All right, starting lineup. Go, Cliff.
Oh crap! We gotta expedite this thing.
Yep.
Wreck 'em all, Bill Rivard. I can't do that. No, I'm not going to say that about Bill. He's on the pole. We got Scott Elston on the outside. We got the oh boy, the dynamic duo right here on row 2. We got Mike Edwards and Ethan Evers. Guess where the caution of one's going to be? It's going to be right there. Row 3, we've got Harry Grindell and Quinn Newton. Row 4, we got Smooth Nuts himself and Cody Cleaver. Row 5, we've got Cody Ernest and Blake Giglio, and bringing up the rear, the dark horse himself, Lucas Hoisman.
There we go. We got it.
Who are you
before the
picking in this
start
one?
Give me Blake again.
I'm taking Harry. Dark horse, Lucas Hoisman.
Green flag in the air. Bill Rivard, Scott Elson, Ethan Evers, and Mike Edwards, the top 4, get us started here. Already Quinn Newton into Ethan Evers, gets a little bit sideways. Harry Grindell's trying to make up ground on that inside lane. He's up to 3rd already. As Mike Edwards rotates it too much, gets Quinn Newton and goes into Cody Cleaver. Gosh, what a hit that was for Cleaver.
They're still green.
How are we still green?
I don't know. We're going to keep digging.
Goodness gracious, that was wild. Bill Rivard out front. Harry Grindell now 2nd. Scott Elston up to 3rd. And you have Ethan Evers, Cody Ernest. Blake Giglio.
Quinn is broke on that one.
Giglio and Ernest make pretty solid contact there. Giglio touches the tire like he does. And Newton on the pit lane. That car.
Oh, Bill.
Bill was heading straight to the wall right when I looked at Quinn. Lost the lead there as Harry Grindell takes it over. Bill's riding the wall again, like we saw him do last week.
Oh, there goes Cody. Nope, that's Scott Elston. Never mind. Oh, Cody Cleaver was jumping a tire down there.
Oh my goodness, so much going on at once.
Jeez. And y'all said this wasn't going to be exciting.
Oh, it's always exciting. Ethan Evers into the back of Scott Elston. Teammate on teammate. Delta Prime action once again. I saw Elston went around. Now let's go see what happened to Cleaver, because I already jumped the tire.
He jumped the tire trying to miss Scott, I believe.
I don't know. I think he over-rotated and caught the tire unrelated to Elston, because Elston was already down at the apron.
Listen, it looked cooler if he was just trying to miss it.
It did, but it was not a purpose.
He probably got on the brakes because, well, no, it wouldn't be the brakes. He probably tried to gas it up to not go down there, and then it ended up going down there anyway.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah.
Tire's bad.
Tire's bad. Yes, indeed.
Good luck.
Got good airtime though.
It was good airtime.
All right, Grindell is topping this one.
Yeah, hot. Harry.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. How'd you get up front?
Bill went really sideways off 2, and I went round him. And
Perfect.
He tried to slide job it, and he went too far. So
Tell
I
us-
passed him again.
Tell us about your restart here.
Well, we've gone. I started
Yes.
instead. Minimised wheel spin. Seems to have worked. Oh, hello, Bill.
Oh, gosh.
Hello, Bill.
Live with the 3-wide car on the outside line. This is wild.
Keep the throttle down.
Tell us what you're thinking right now as you're 3-wide.
He's waiting for it.
Oh, God. Right through the middle. Good move.
I'm going hard.
That was exciting.
Good stuff right here. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Don't let that 88 in front of you.
Yeah, don't do that. Oh, no, there's a wall there.
Yeah, there's a wall there. Ow! He's done it
Oh,
again.
there's a Bill there.
Yeah, I'll beat you, bastard. Sorry.
Now y'all know what it's like to race with Harry Grindell.
Yep. Put him back in the channel so he doesn't hate us too much. Cody Ernest has made his way to the front. And here comes Bill Rivard.
How is Bill still up there?
Oh, Harry Grindell into the back of Bill Rivard. He goes around, and that should be our caution. Oh, he got collected by, I believe that was the 8 of Ethan Evers, and now we definitely get the caution.
Well, that's what happens when you make Harry go get out of my way faster. Harry knows how to get him out of his way.
Bill Rivard was suddenly not in his way anymore. Let's go back and watch the insanity while we were interviewing Harry. This 3-wide nonsense, and Bill Rivard bouncing off his door over and over again. Finally, Harry just set him up for the slide and dives to his inside. Great move by Harry. Surges back to the lead. That was exciting. And Ethan almost gets into Rivard. And then a little bit later, he will definitely get into Rivard.
Yep,
Ethan was up in the
big
top
time.
5.
We gave the old Cliff Mullen special there.
There's the contact with Grindell and Rivard again. That's where Harry pretty much got mad.
That's where the fuck that guy come from right there.
And then here comes the really fuck that guy. He gets the big run off the top and ships him. Hi, Bill. Ethan Evers, nowhere to go get to him. Beach, a nice job avoiding both of them.
Yeah, I think Beach is gone.
Restart right as we get back over here. Cody Ernest is your leader. Harry Grindell, Blake Giglio. Harry got way up high, and that's going to allow Lucas to his inside. Giglio takes over second. Cream rising to the top already. Ernest, Giglio, and Hoytsma. Quinn Newton, our transfers out of the race. Beach and Rivard, after the wreck there, are on the pit lane. Rivard's gone 2 laps down. Beach still on the pit lane. Hoytsma trying to work this bottom side to take away second spot from Giglio as Giglio gets up into the fence. Which lane do you think's going to start preferring here?
Well, it's the one bad thing about Limaland is that this track becomes one groove really quickly, and that groove widens out to the point you need to go past the wall. As Cody Cleaver is doing a road course now. Yeah, this track, I don't like this track for one thing. It's like, you know, I know why you picked it, but yeah, this, you can make pottery with this damn track right here. Okay.
That much clay?
Yeah, it's a lot of clay.
Oh, you say it's one groove track. Well, we got the top 4 all running different lines. Excuse me. Cody Ernest has been running it lower. Giglio's been up by the fence. Now Cody goes to the top.
Usually it slicks off all the way to the bottom, and then it becomes running up against the wall.
Ernest into the outside wall. Blake trying to get to the outside. Ernest back to the bottom. This may be advantage Giglio here. Ernest can't hook it up. Blake gets to his outside. Ernest not able to clear in front of him, and that'll give Blake Giglio this position, I do believe. As long as Blake doesn't knock the wall down. And Giglio back to the lead.
And now that 88's going to go to the top.
And he learned his lesson quickly.
Once again, like I said, one groove racetrack.
But they were running different grooves.
They were.
Wasn't a good idea.
Just wasn't working.
Harry Grindell's still trying to run the bottom, and that's why he is over a second behind those top 3.
Harry's just he's trying everything he can.
Ernest has gone back right now. Looks like we're catching the back of the pack. Bill Rivard already 2 laps down, and Cody Cleaver just ahead of him. Bill's going to keep it low and down out of the way. Maybe.
Maybe. You never know, Bill.
He might decide to go.
Get that tire, go right on up the track he goes.
Lucas Hoytsma right in the wall back there. We're halfway. This track is very slipped off now. Ernest
very
almost got into Rivard. He had to correct his driving, and then Hoytsma has to check up for him. It's going to let Blake get away by a second. And work way past lap traffic. Now it's just battle for second.
For Lucas.
Oh, we are?
What happened to you?
My table broke.
Damn.
Table broke.
So where my direct drive is attached, is table clamped to it.
Yep.
It snapped the table.
We got a car around in the middle of the track, Ethan Evers. But
so
apparently,
my table. I'm sorry.
The 71 car reporting his table was broken by his direct drive wheel.
It snapped through it, and it just fell right off my table.
That is impressive.
I've been fighting it all night long, tightening it up. I felt it break, and it punched through the bottom of the table, and I was like, okay, that should be fine. That'll be okay to finish this race. It was not.
It was in fact not okay.
The real question is, how much force feedback were you running?
10.
That was a little much. I was running 7.
Well, I just hit auto on my thing. I locked it at 8, but whenever you hit auto on your force feedback, it sent me to 10.
A little too much. And right now we got a little bit of
Bill and Harry
shenanigans with Bill and Harry over here.
Man, Bill was a weapon in that first race.
Yeah,
damn.
We know. We saw it.
There's still shenanigans.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Okay.
Facebook Marketplace me a table.
No, fine.
I won't. I hate people.
There you have it, guys. The 71 snapped the drive shaft.
He snapped something. All right, Harry and Bill Rivard having a bit of a difference of opinion, so let's let Bill go first. Bill, what's going on?
I don't know. I mean,
No reason to
he
rear
had
end me
a
like
race.
that. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. I cleaned out in the first race. We're getting a bit muscly. I didn't mean to turn around with the bump, but that happens. Here we are.
You're
I don't-
fucking full throttle right in my ass. Like, what do you expect is gonna happen?
I not quite that. I was expecting a tap, a slide, a bit of a. We're getting a bit muscly here. Let's calm it down, and you went round. That wasn't quite what I was going for.
I mean, honestly, it's fine. We're dirt racing. We bump into each other. That's fine.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think he did it on
More
purpose.
than anything. Not quite.
I think he did it on purpose.
This is the lamest beef I've ever heard, though.
Bill's wrecked again
We're all
over here.
good.
in turn one.
I'm expressing my displeasure on the track. Didn't wreck you. You can go fuck yourself.
That's better.
That's my lie.
I already did before the race.
We have a caution
I'll
out.
legit for that.
Tell me Ethan Evers is around again.
I mean, I can do this. I can take him out. Give him the wheel damage that I got in the meatball.
Well, I think that was more from whoever Tebow. I forgot who that was now. It's probably Ethan.
Are we having
Probably was.
post-race penalties in this series?
Why?
That's all right. Why? Just do it. Just hit him. I told him to hit you, so I mean, whatever.
If I wreck him, am I gonna get?
Listen.
The rule book is
Here's
the rule
the
book.
thing.
It exists.
The rule
Go
book
read it.
states.
Fuck it, it's worth it.
What would Cliff Mullins do? Okay.
I should literally put that in the rule book. All right, boys. Good luck. I think Harry's in that channel and Bill's up there somewhere. That was the lamest beef interview ever.
Yeah, you did it during green. They couldn't concentrate.
Still, they had their beef late. It was hard to get to them.
You gotta be quicker with it.
It's a short track. It's not like I have a Talladega to deal with.
That's true. I can extend the caution.
Throw the yellow. Why? Because we want more beef.
Hold on, we're running a show up here, y'all. Jeez.
We're trying to be as entertaining as possible, okay? We got Blake and Cody Ernest on the front row now. Lucas Weissman on the unfamiliar second row along with Harry Gundel. Blake gets a great jump. Cody Ernest is going to try to run that low line.
I realize now I told Bill to wreck my fucking thing.
You're not a very good teammate. It's like Cody just not finding the grip down there. Blake Giglio will hang on to the lead. Cody moves up. Lucas and Harry Grindell, your top four. Then Mike Edwards battling Cody Cleaver for fifth. But Cleaver not giving up on that bottom line just yet.
Yet.
I think he will eventually, but not yet.
You know, after Scott passes him.
Probably.
You go over to the back and you go, okay, yeah, that doesn't work.
I'm staying with the action back here because, well, everything up front single file. Cody's the only guy that's not up at the top yet. Last 10 laps. 10 and a half. Ernest and Hoytsma briefly were side by side. Lucas tried to get to the bottom, but as we have seen, not a lot of grip down there.
Yeah, they're searching for grip at this point.
Searching
Bad thing
everywhere.
is they let Blake get out front, and he's going to run the top.
Yep. And Cody's still searching. He's gone back down low again. Hoytsma gets up to the outside fence. Cody gained on Lucas, but it didn't help him with Blake at all.
God, Elston's searching for a top five right here.
Cleaver's still working that bottom line. Edwards has disappeared. Oh, way back.
I think he finally broke it. I think he got the wall over in turn 3 again.
Point leader coming in here tonight, but not had a good night at all. Watch the top three. Harry Goodell's gone back to the bottom to try and find something, but I don't think you're going to find it down there at this point. 5 laps to go.
Yeah, they're starting to knock the wall down, trying to get higher.
Blake right up against the fence. Now Ernest and Hoytsma both went low. think they've both been up to the outside wall a little too many times. They're kind of scared of it. Hoytsway actually, I don't know if he touched that tire or not, but it was damn close.
Golden Boy is wheeling it.
Too much wheeling.
Too much.
Is that going to cost him the spot? It is. Harry Grindell.
Here goes Harry around in the one group that still works.
Blake
And
Giglio.
Cleaver is around off of 2. Bring out his bullet up a little bit. Pull it up. Didn't get a caution.
No caution. Blake Giglio now at the bottom. Race leader coming to the white flag. Running the bottom through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Cody Ernest all the way at the top. Blake showing us he can run the bottom. He gets the white flag. Last lap 4. That red iRacing machine. I believe someone picked him pre-race.
Boo.
Blake's going to bring it off turn 4 and make me look good. Blake Giglio, your winner here in feature number 2. Cody Ernest will pick up 2nd. Harry Grindell 3rd. Lucas Hoytsma 4th. And Scott Elston, your top 5. Cody Cleaver 6th. Mike Edwards is going to chastain it across the line, pick up 7th. And Ethan Evers will be on the pit lane, finishing 8th. Bill Rivard 9th. Andrew Beach 10th. And Quinn Newton 11th. Blake Giglio, your winner. Burn it down.
It's dirt.
Burn it down in the infield. The infield makes smoke.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You got to get farther into the infield for it to make smoke.
Well, I was making sure there wasn't a timer still on, so I got black flagged.
Fair enough.
There we go. Is this better?
No, we'll just take
a little bit.
Take the win away.
All right, well, we picked up the win here. How'd you pull it off?
This one was, I mean, I just kind of ran the bottom, and then I decided, okay, I'm not going to win down here, so I ran up to the top, and then we passed the leader, and we drove away.
Yeah, he inexplicably went to the bottom, right in front of you, and you just accepted that gift graciously and took the top line away and took the lead away.
Yeah, the bottom was good if you could hit it right. I was running up there at the end, the last couple laps, just not to hit the wall, and the big slider line was working good there also. So we figured it out here. It took us a little longer than I wanted it to. I was wishing we could figure it out there at the end of Heat 1, but glad we were able to get a win tonight and continue our good SRX runs.
10-4. Well, congrats on the victory here tonight. You got friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us?
Yeah, shout out to you and Cliff for broadcasting, everyone that put on this SRX. Artemis, obviously, Low Drag, CDC, everyone that's on here helps out, and obviously I'm 9 Performance as well. So hopefully we'll have a good next week and get the job done.
10-4. Get on out here. Enjoy the rest of your night.
See you.
Let's get Harry Grindell in here. Harry, DG, you got a copy?
I've got you.
Well, we brought home 3rd tonight after all that action. Oh man, what a race, and strong run for you, finishing on the podium behind those really good dirt guys, and have to be pretty proud of that effort.
I absolutely am. I said to you before this one, we've got podium speed probably if Lady Luck is permitting, and Lady Luck was permitting tonight. Nearly lost it a couple of times, but survival. Lucas overcooked it a bit out of 2 with about 4 to go, and we went around the outside and held on. So yeah, good, but fun. That was fun. It was funny. It was fun. I had a blast. That was a great time.
That's what we like, and we had a little beef in there. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it. Cliff, did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it, but I still thought that Bill was going to absolutely junk you, and that would have been even funnier.
It would have been hilarious. You literally, you disconnected us before I could say do whatever's funny is what I was going to say. But comedy was had.
10-4.
Yeah, because I didn't do that on purpose, but I also didn't really care. That was about the point my patience ran out. So
the best part was like right before it, you go, get off me, you bastard! And then we put you back down there, and literally going down the straightaway, you just full throttle right to him. I say, well, that's how you get rid of him right there.
So while I was in with you, he nearly did the same thing to me that happened in race 1. He came up off 2, absolutely banged into my door. So when he came up in front of me off 2, I thought, right, I've had about enough now. So I gave him a bump. And like I said, I didn't necessarily mean for him to go around. I more so meant to just kind of send him up the hill towards the wall. And there was a portion of like tacky track in the middle. I kind of wanted to go for that. But yeah, he just went round. It's in a different car that I'm a bit more used to. I might have done that a bit differently. But it was entertaining. We put on a show and we had a lot of fun. So what more can you ask for?
That's all it's about right there.
That's what we want. We're in the racing entertainment business, as Steelhorse likes to say.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we appreciate you being out here. Congrats on a strong run. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us?
Yeah, Kamikaze Motorsport, Catgo Racing, Game Rush Expos, Soyo, Centered Hosting, to Chess 2 Extreme Motorsports Low Timed Race Engines, to yourself for putting this on. This is a lot of fun. And then to Renault, Alpine, whatever, and yeah, all of that. I suppose I should probably shout out Spitting in Venom too, shouldn't I? Because there's going to be one hell of a show after this one.
Yeah, we got one coming up sometime this weekend, I believe.
Oh, I'll have to try and be there for that. I've slept through the past couple. I'll have to try and be there for that one.
Yeah,
Wake the fuck up. All right, well, congrats on the podium finish. Get on out of here. Enjoy your night.
Thank you.
I guess for him it's his day, but you know what the fuck ever. It's like 3:30 in the morning for him. You might as well wake up and have a day now.
No, he'll go right back to sleep.
Perfect. Well, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Cody Ernest not in the waiting room to chat with for his second place finishes. We just pull other Cody. Why not? Right? It works.
Yeah, might as well.
Hey, other Cody.
Yeah.
We don't have a Cody Ernest to pull, so we pulled you.
Oh, I'm glad I could fill in for other Cody.
Yeah. So how was it to not finish second?
Fantastic. Totally kept it straight the entire night.
Looks clean.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is front finish about to fall off. Looks clean. Perfect. Well, how much fun did you have? That's the question.
Had a ton of fun. Even though car got away from me quite a bit, quite often. Yeah, it was a good setup. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
10-4. Well, that's what we're here for. A lot of fun. And I'm sorry your teammate didn't stick around to support you. He just kind of bailed on you.
Yeah, how dare you?
He showed up late.
To the first race. And then, yeah.
He showed up late, started 3 laps down.
And then Bales doesn't even support Cody. Like, fuck you, Cody. Well, good times. I hope you had fun. And yeah, we'll see you back here next week when we get back onto the asphalt, which you're a little more familiar with. Even though you're a professional dirt driver, I think in iRacing you're a little more better on the asphalt.
I need a little bit more practice with cars that have a little more horsepower than 140.
There you go. Maybe just put something underneath your pedal so it can't go too far down.
Yeah, let me just fix that. Move my load cell brake to my load cell throttle.
Well, hey, just take your direct drive and just strap it down to a really flimsy table, and you can do like Andrew did. He broke his table.
This race brought to you by Cliff Mullen's Halloween costume.
Yep.
And Cliff Mullen's Depends.
The Spirit Store has the dickhead costume, so that's that would be the costume that you would get, and it's got my picture on it. So there you go.
Good times. All right. Well, thanks guys for being here. Appreciate you. And for Cody Cleaver and Cliff Mullins, this has been Sidewinder Racing Leagues, the Sidewinder Racing Experience. All of our champions out here having a good time during the off season. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all for being here. And that'll do it. Thank you so much.